Hey guys, and welcome to Adobe Live. I'm Zachery Nielson. I'm here with my good friend Chris Cannon.
Day three.
Day three already. It went by so quickly. It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Every day it goes a little bit faster, right?
I know.
So welcome guys. Who we got up in the chat? We got Ryan. Tim's here already. Awesome. Lindsay, what's up? We got Eric and Elle. Oh, and Elle's awesome. She was here yesterday.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we have a full day of streaming goodness for you guys. So let's check out the schedule real quick so you can see who else is up today after us. So obviously we got us, and then we got Sarah coming back on after us, and then Andrea will be on later with Erica.
Oops, we got that there. And then, unfortunately, we don't have Paul with us today.
Right? Yeah, with no Paul today, just us.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he went missing after he talked about Fight Club yesterday, and that's really where it's come down to. That's rule number one. You don't break that.
Don't ever talk about Fight Club.
No.
So today we're finishing up our websites for our restaurant design that we started on day one with our wireframes. And yesterday we kind of both took over and did our own take on the wireframe into the design stages. So we could jump right over to your screen and see where you are right now and see what your plan is for today.
So I actually am finished with the homepage, and so I'm actually going to start on the full menu.
Yeah.
And then I want to I haven't decided yet, and I'm going to decide this within the next 5 minutes, but there's a few things that I kind of wanted to change after looking at the design after we're done yesterday. And then I want to start the homepage. Once I'm done with all the design for the desktop, I'm gonna move over.
Oh, you're gonna do the actual mobile version?
Yeah, the mobile version.
Cool.
So there's a few things I just want to make sure I have. Obviously, we have the cart, which is gonna take a little bit more time with data, and then I've got the online and I've got the about, obviously. So,
All
but
right.
you, on the other hand,
looking sleek.
blew it up. I mean, you went so fast yesterday.
Yeah. I was feeling pretty good about it yesterday. I'm hoping to finish my last 2 pages today. But if we go over to the top of your homepage, I wanted to check out something I didn't get to really look at.
Sure.
So you got your huge order today button. Love it.
Yep.
Love it a lot.
Yep.
My question is your homepage done?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's
Perfect.
actually done completely with menus.
So
and
then
everything
you're
and
on the
so
menu
forth.
page right now?
Yes, so I'll be actually full menu, that's correct.
Right.
So I'm actually gonna change this picture out. What I did was to do, as people told us in the chat today, make sure to copy and paste. I copied and pasted everything from here and I moved it over, so.
Right, exactly. I do the same thing all the time, for sure.
So just from there, I'm obviously put that in here, and then I've got to change a few things. Like for instance, I'm on menu now, so I most likely want to tell, if I was doing this as an actual client brief, I would most likely want to show
Show that you're on that
indication
page.
that I'm on that page. Yep,
For sure.
that's correct.
Sweet.
So that's there. I gotta grab some pictures. We're on Paul with us today, so I gotta grab my own picture.
Feeding in the
Jeez,
pictures.
First world problems here.
Finding great photography. So I'm kind of stuck on my full menu page. I'm feeling pretty good about what I was doing, but
Yeah.
what is your approach going to be really?
Well, I'm actually gonna go look at some menus to pull in fake data because
that's
you've
fun.
got a lot of drinks there.
Yeah, right. We only have drinks.
Only
at my
drinks.
restaurant, sorry.
Yeah.
All food photography.
Even
only
though,
drinks.
yeah, exactly. I'm actually amused by that, but and they're all the same price. So, but this is the
super
thing.
affordable.
That's what data matters, right? That's what I want to do is I want to go and look at that, and I want to figure out. Where I need to plug things in and kind of get everything taken care of, because that's where. I had a conversation about this actually when we were on Twitter one time with a bunch of other designers, but kind of having that latent fake text in there. It's nice when you're working for yourself, but when you're approaching a client and you want to pitch that, don't ever leave that data in there.
I totally agree, yeah.
So even if
use real data, use real information.
Even if you're not a writer, do your best.
Totally
There's
agree.
tons of apps out there that can help you with different things.
Totally agree. So my problem, just like we're just talking about, I need something to fill out my menu because I have this huge menu here, so I got to come up with something for each individual slot. So I might kind of copy off you when you get that done.
Yeah, no, for sure.
sure.
We definitely share data.
Right. So So I'm just gonna jump into my About page then. I think should be my focus for right now. Paul asked if we're using XD. Of course, yeah. We're doing everything in Adobe XD today.
Yep.
Won't be using anything else.
Yep.
Eric, drinks are great for summer. Totally agree.
Oh, and just as a reminder today, we will be having the chat and win. So jump in there and chat.
We got a cool prize too.
Yes,
Check this out. We got this XD notebook.
Yep.
And we got something that I'm super jealous of, the XD pin.
Yep.
That is sleek right there.
I've actually told myself not to put pins on because I seem to stab myself every time. I don't know why.
It's too dangerous for Chris.
Pretty much it is. No, get Chris away from sharp objects. And then the last part is the last half an hour we're actually going to be doing the
portfolio review.
Yes, portfolio review. So please put your submissions in. We'd love to talk with you. And don't worry, we're going to be nice. We want to talk. We're gonna.
You can speak for yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna be nice. We'll do good cop, bad cop. How about that?
There we go.
There we go.
Perfect balance.
So that'll work. All right, so let's jump in here. Start doing some design.
All right, so on my site, usually most of my sites are pretty dark, and I haven't really incorporated that into here, so I think we need to change that pretty quick.
Yours are what?
Usually dark, but I have so much white. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. You know, we were walking around San Francisco yesterday, and I got some inspiration actually from that. And
really?
I do actually recommend a lot of designers, if you're in a funk and you just can't figure out, go walk around.
Totally agree.
If you live
100%.
in a city, or even if you live in a suburb, whatever it may be, or from your office, just go outside and try and find out some. Look at different shapes, look at different things like that. And that's actually what I found was a cool shape that I'm gonna actually try.
That's awesome. Yeah, one of the things I always say is the best way to get design inspiration is visiting new places and kind of walking around and embracing the culture. Definitely. So I'm just experimenting with a black background here. It looks good, I think. Just mess with some text too. Exactly, William totally agreed with us. Said word walks are great for getting the ideas going. Totally. Robert asked a good question. He said, so if I'm going to get into website design, learning from the print side, should I learn to use Adobe XD? What would you say to him for that?
Yeah.
Definitely?
Yeah, if I would always see. Okay, so if you're doing print, obviously you're going to want to use InDesign, but if you're...
I think he means more like he's a print designer but wants to get into website design.
Website design. Oh yeah, I do XD and it's free.
Yeah, exactly. You can get started for free.
So
do your first project.
I would totally do that.
And the thing about XD is it's so easy to learn that really you can get the whole program down in like an hour or less easily.
Yep.
And then Paul's like, what about programs like Sketch, etc.? You know, they do the same thing, but in the end, XD is just so much easier that I think it's a great way to get started for sure.
Yeah, and especially if you're using other programs like Photoshop and Illustrator.
In the Creative Cloud, right?
Yeah, you're gonna want Creative Cloud. I actually I've really adapted to that, and it's so nice to just open it up and just have everything ready there. Especially the other thing is I love is Typekit. All my fonts are there. I don't have to worry about it. And for instance, in my small studio, we do branding products and websites. So if I'm working on a brand inside of Illustrator and I've got all of the guides set up, right, I can actually save that and then be able to pull all that stuff from.
Right, and you can just use everything interchangeably.
That's exactly right. So it's really nice when you're doing that, especially if you're building all their files in Photoshop for all the imagery. It's so nice.
Yeah, totally. Mark asks, what about creating design systems? Seems like more up your alley than mine.
Yeah, so design systems are good if you want to design them. XD has assets, so in the assets panel, do you want to open that in yours?
Oh, yeah.
So on the assets panel down there. Perfect. So you can obviously create a design system here, so that's there. Now, I would create That's a good question. You could do it in either Illustrator or you could do it in XD. I mean, if you're gonna use it as one of the pages and you want to reference it, there's so many, that's basically what UI kits are basically built around, or design systems, right? So you can get the majority of your design system out here with symbols and character styles and colors.
Yeah.
So, Chris, if you don't know what Fight Club is, make sure to Google it.
What's Fight Club?
Because I don't want to disappear like Paul did.
He can't talk about it.
I don't want to disappear like Paul did. Nope, not today. All right, let's see here. I think I found my favorite picture for the menu. It's people eating pizza while laughing. That's
Can't
how
go
I
wrong.
eat pizza.
So I'm messing with some what you call negative space right now too, which I did a lot before. Do you use negative space in your designs ever?
Sometimes, yes. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I know Paul did that yesterday.
Yeah,
Right,
he did
with
a
the-
bunch of that. So I'm kind of just blending this in to make it look like it flows through it, which I did here with the reviews, and then I think we did it again. No, just reviews. Yeah, I think it's a nice little way to bring some creativity to your design.
I'm gonna use your little trick where you had yesterday.
Of the overlay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should show that actually. You should redo that and show that.
Okay. So there's two options that I could do here. The first thing I could do is I could take this picture, I could edit it in Photoshop, and then I can bring it back. And basically from there, once I bring it back, I have everything edited, right? But if I'm working on the fly and I know that I can do development of this, what I would rather do is do an overlay. And that overlay will actually help me out. Now, we obviously want to move, what we want to do is just make a square. We can do two types of overlays. We could do something to where maybe we just want it to be a linear gradient. So we could do it that way. And if you want to know where how to change the gradient, you would go into your fill, go into your drop down here for solid colors. Usually that's the normal first one, and then you change it to your gradient. And they have two kinds, this one and the radical, which is kind of nice it's a good tool to have because I use gradients quite a bit.
Sweet, it's looking good, man.
Yeah, I really love this picture. I love that they're laughing, they're eating. Everyone should eat pizza like this.
Right.
I think it'll make life better.
I think the real question is who doesn't eat pizza
Who
with a
doesn't
smile on
eat
their
pizza
face?
like that, right? Exactly. If you don't eat pizza like this, put it in chat. That's what we want to know.
These are the questions we need to know.
Yep.
A good question from William. Do you guys design with the idea of developing in mind, or would you rather design for the sky and work on the development later? We kind of talked about that a little bit yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
So
Yep.
my stance on that is kind of like, should designers code, right? I think it's super valuable to understand how it's going to be developed, because then when you're designing, you're kind of thinking of how everything's going to work and you're being more realistic with things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
doing, like, crazy
this is the
things.
part that I was
But
talking
then,
about.
right,
Should
right.
developers or should designers develop, and should developers learn to design? I think you should need to know what's possible, and that's
Exactly.
how you'll never want to stop experimenting, because you're like, oh, can this be done?
Yeah, totally agree.
Matthias says that I mostly design websites in XD with bootstrap functionality in mind.
Exactly. Makes life easier when moving to code. It
True
does
story.
for sure.
Yeah, if you know what you're moving it over to, if you understand that. Even as a designer, you don't have to know JavaScript, but I would recommend knowing CSS. If you know your style sheet, which you're a designer, that's what you're doing, is you're styling. As long as you know that stuff, it should be easier for you to say, oh, well, that's easy to do, and
Yeah.
so it's quite simple to learn how to code. I know that because that's what I code.
I say that, but also I don't think that you have to either.
No,
I think
you
you
do
could
not.
definitely be a great designer without knowing anything about developing
Oh yeah,
code.
absolutely.
But I just think it's super valuable to
Tons
help.
of designers aren't coders, and they're great.
yeah, for
Way
sure.
better than I am.
So what page are you on right now?
I am on the menu right now. I'm just getting my
Finest ingredients. I love it.
so we're gonna change this to menu. All right, so
And then Paul said, but you're valued more as an asset if you can code. That could be true. Yeah,
depends on your client.
exactly.
It really
Depends who
on
you're
your
going
client.
after. Depends on a lot of different things with your client.
All right, so got this here.
Some great advice there. He says, be a developer if you want to code. Be a designer if you want to design. Do what you're best at.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. And again, the biggest thing is if you want to learn how to code as a designer, this is why this conversation goes on forever, right? If you want to learn to be, you don't have to be a full-fledged.
Right. Right.
What do they say in our industry? Full stack.
Right.
You don't have to be that. Just learn enough to make your designs better. That's the only thing I can say.
Yeah, absolutely. So are you, for your menu, are you doing a grid like I did, or
Yeah.
what's your plan?
I actually like that. I'm trying to decide how I want this layout to be, and this is actually where I'm going to go and look up menus.
Do some research.
I'm going to use Pinterest. Is that okay?
Yeah. I think it's good to show that we don't always just think of these things immediately in our mind like we're some kind of
Actually do Google.
genius or something about design.
I just spelled restaurant again. That's one of those words that hates me.
I thought I got the spelling down, and then until earlier today I was typing, I was like, wait a minute, I don't know how to spell this anymore.
See, and a lot of times when you type these things in, I just got a bunch of print. And that's tough because I don't
Right.
want it to be print. I want it to be digital, and it's completely different. But I'm
Right.
sure I can get some ideas out of the flow
For sure. Yeah, my idea for mine was kind of like their website menu will look exactly like their print menu. So I was kind of doing kind of a brand familiarity thing there.
Oh, very, very nice. Yeah. So that when they get to the restaurant,
It's the same as they looked online, and they know where everything is
So
that
they
they were
don't-
looking at.
that's
if
right.
They were
So they don't
considering
have to
buying that.
relearn it. That's very smart. Very, very smart.
Makes you feel more comfortable, right?
Yep. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go this kind of concept here, where colors at the top are going to be. So I'll use maybe the
Yeah,
red.
that's smart. Yeah.
Yep. And then
Yeah, I think that would
and then
flow
I-
really well with your design too.
And I think I'm gonna use web elements here. So let's do
Okay.
some triangles like we have
Yeah.
from the Zax.
Yeah, for sure.
So I unfortunately don't have enough time to do any of these drawings. It's not gonna happen. So all right, let's go back here. Okay. And then I'm gonna change this back here.
I'm interested to see how you'll organize your grid, because that's something I was struggling with when I was making mine. And I'm pretty happy with what it is so far, but it can be kind of confusing to design the grid for a big menu and stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. So I'm actually going to change this to 55. And I am actually, so it doesn't throw it off, I'm going to do, do I want to do,
Mark asked if, so in production, using an SVG for the menu might be best. What's your thoughts?
using SVG for what?
For his, he said for his menu. Like for the actual, I think he means like the restaurant menu.
Like exporting it as an SVG?
Right. So you're kind of talking about using the same one as their print.
Well, it depends on
I
what the client wants. If the client wants to have it as a downloadable PDF, you're gonna use InDesign.
Right.
Then you would export it as a PDF. But if a designer, if the client wants to have the, what is it called? If they want to have it design there, I wouldn't use SVGs other than just the icons. So
Yeah.
if you're exporting icons, I would do it that way. I would do the only SVG on that.
Yeah, so if I was doing my design for an actual client, my menu, I would probably kind of do what I'm doing in XD and make my own version of it, my own digital version of it in the actual website. I just think it would be cleaner and more native than using the actual image. So that's my thoughts on that.
Oh, very nice. I like that.
Can be more work, but it's always worth it in the end for those little details.
Okay.
Rather than Mark said, so they're the same in print. So yeah, I would still make my digital version, you know, the exact same, but making it natively in the website will flow better and load better even, so you don't have like image loading issues or anything like that. Something I love about XD, if you zoom in super close to the text, can you zoom in really closer?
Yeah.
It's just still so crisp. It looks so good. I just love
There's no
zooming into it
pixelation. I love it.
sometimes.
Can we just stay here for a little bit?
Right.
It's pretty, yeah. Now, are you trying to distract me now? Is that what's
Yeah, you're
happening
kind
here?
of doing good on your menu, so
Well,
I kind of want you to.
I just
back
feel
off a
like,
little.
yeah, but I thought you said that we weren't going to have a competition today, and I feel like this is what's happening.
No.
I mean, I'm okay with it. We can compete.
So what would you do here? I'm making this email list sign up thing, and with like the bar where you'll enter your email address.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I want to do with the color. What do you think? Take a look at this real quick. So here's the box.
Okay.
I was thinking like transparent white, transparent black, but not so sure. I like how it looks. So maybe I just go full solid white. What do you think?
Let me see what it looks like if it was blurred.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because you've used blur in other
Yeah,
things, right?
That's true.
Yeah,
I
I'd do
kind of like
blur
that,
white.
actually.
Blur white. Oh, you've got white on there.
Yeah, but we could.
There we go. Yeah, like that.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
Actually looks good.
So glad I asked you.
Yeah. This is why it's great working in a team.
Absolutely. There's little things that you may not think of all the time.
Oh, that's why it looked weird.
Blurred white looks good. Perfect. We got some fans of it. And we're already 5 minutes away from the chat and win.
I know.
I
Today just needs to
Can I open
slow
another tab and enter in
down.
that chat and win? Maybe win that pin?
Right. All right. So I've got this here. Put this behind. All right. Then there we go. All right. So we got starter. Okay.
I'll trade the pin for socks.
What about used socks? Like, what if we wore them first? Would you
mean
still
hand
trade?
puppets?
What is it? What are they
I
called?
said, do you mean hand puppets?
Yeah, hand puppets. I'm sorry. Used hand puppets. Karen, I actually like to duplicate things just by holding down Option. If you hold down Option and you drag, super
quick
easy.
for you,
Yeah,
right.
it's just so easy. And then you've got Repeat Grid. So if you want to use Repeat Grid, that's magical too.
Yeah.
Just like that GIF. Magic.
Can you show the way you duplicated that again?
Yep. So
Just
you
the
just
hotkey.
so just hotkey is Option, and then you just drag.
Just drag it. That's awesome.
That's it. So, okay, drinks. Alright, and I just noticed that my font needs to be there.
Easier than Control plus C? Yeah, I think that's way easier. It's only one action. Right?
Well, I mean, we can, let's try here. So if we hit Command V, we obviously get one and then we have to drag. But if we do Option key, if we select them and an Option key, we're already doing that drag motion. So
Exactly.
I mean, again, at the end of the day, it's up to what.
It's your preference, right?
Yeah, it's up
easier
to
for
us. So Pablo wants to know what repeat grid is. Do you have an example that you can show him?
Yeah, I used repeat grid here originally, but I'll just do a quick example over here.
I think those are
This
still
is
repeat
this is
grid.
a repeat grid right here actually. So I'll just remove it and show you how I made it. I just take the square. Then now I need a bunch of these, right, to make a grid of images. So all I'm going to do is jump over here and hit repeat grid. Then I can drag.
Yeah.
You can go down as well, as far as you want.
So if you thought that was magic, show them the other thing when you move that right there.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, yes, yes.
So now you got this grid, right, but it doesn't really fit your style. It's all cramped together. Well, all you do is drag right here. And now you got your white space.
Yep. And you can move the box.
And they're all perfectly even.
You can move the box too, and it'll
Right.
actually
You can.
expand all of them.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, so super cool and
Yep.
easy to use.
I like Tim's making jokes up here saying Adobe. How would you even pronounce that? Adobe Cadabra? Is that how you say
Adobe
that?
Cadabra.
Is that
That's so
is
true.
that
There's
that
always
magic?
things that they thought of that you never
Yeah.
realized was there.
Right.
And then you learn it. And, you're
And
like,
it
wow,
saves
this
me
just
so
changed my
much
life.
time. Yeah. You have to watch some of the things that they give us too to save us time. Because
Yeah.
what are you guys trying to make us do? Go out and get a second job? Like what? You know.
Yeah, we have too much time now. It's too easy
As a
to do
designer, I have to have a certain amount of time, and I have to tell my client, hey, this is how long it takes. But you start giving me all these tools, and I'm faster than that.
It's so true, though.
It does make us look good, though.
That's true.
All right. What I want to do this right here.
Oops. So I just copy and paste my footer in. Quick and easy.
Here.
Get that up here. All right, about page is looking pretty good. Could probably do some more text.
Let's see here really quick. I'm gonna use geometry here. Is that math they taught me in high school?
Oh, you're that kind of designer, huh?
Yep. That's right.
Making the cool design with math.
5%.
Love the white space there, right? White space for days.
Okay, so I've got this here. I just felt like it was too bland right here. So
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think I'm gonna go. So here's this awesome thing, and as a developer, I've learned this that I can work off a certain grid, and I know 1920 is what this is. Well, if I break it down by 160,
Yeah.
I actually can go in here and do a divisible, and I know 1600 is actually that.
Oh, so you're basically just being super precise on how
Right,
things. That's
exactly.
smart and
'cause-
really good practice.
And the other good thing too is if I've said, hey, you know what? I want to take off, and can we zoom in to the top part where my where I'm at for the width? I don't know if I can do that, but the shows here you can actually do mathematical things in here. So if I minus 160, it changes it
right.
to that. So it's I actually love that because I can say, okay, what is this divisible by 160, or is it a 12 or a 16? And it actually works out really well.
Yeah, for sure. It looks
So-
super good.
So I would do that, so that way, and it looks like I have about 320 left on that, so I think I'm good.
So you have nice,
Go
really
down.
specific grids. Awesome.
Yep, and if you hold down the option button, it actually gives you
Right.
your in there. So I think what
Yeah.
I want to do is I want to go 320 on all.
That's looking good. But meanwhile, it's time for chat and win, guys.
Yes.
So all you have
Yes.
to do is
Get
jump in the chat, say whatever you want to say, and then you can enter to win the awesome XD pen and Moleskine notebook.
Yeah.
So jump up in that chat, guys. Let's go. All right, look at this chat exploding.
I love these fireworks back there. They're so pretty.
Just like the chat exploding.
So pretty. Is that a moon? I think that's the,
Those are
the XD
sleek.
moon. Look at the XD moon.
The
Right
XD
about
moon.
there.
I love it.
Oh, that's the Illustrator right there.
Oh, yep. Oh, we got the Premiere moon back there. Just
Yeah,
disappeared.
where's that?
It's gone now.
That's old television. Look at that. Look at that old television moon. I love planets.
Oh, look at this chat just going crazy.
I know.
Come
Winner,
on,
chicken
who's
dinner.
gonna win?
Who's doing it?
Who gets this pin?
What's pew pew pew? I've never heard that before.
Someone's gonna win.
Is that like the firing gun? Pew pew pew.
Right. And this pin is gonna disappear when they go to send it out. That's strange. I wonder where it's going.
Hey, you know where I think that pin would be great? In my pocket. That's where that would be. Then I'd probably stab myself.
The pin is
again.
awesome. I actually have this notebook too.
Oh,
It's great.
wait, I think we got
Oh,
somebody.
we got our winner,
Justin
Roy.
Woo woo!
You just won.
Give it up for Justin.
One sleek notebook and one sleek pin.
Yeah. I expect if I ever meet you in life that you put notes in that notebook.
I expect that this pin is on you every day.
Yep.
Every single day.
Every day.
Dedication.
That's right.
All right, well, congrats, man.
All right, Justin.
We'll get that sent out to you.
Yes.
So jumping back into yours. So where are you moving on to now?
I don't know. Let me get your opinion on this. Do
Yeah.
you feel this is what do you think? That pink, is it throwing things off?
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of colors, but that's not necessarily a bad
What if we
thing.
did black?
Oh, I just love, you should show what you just did. That was super smart.
So I've got my colors here on the side.
In your assets panel,
Yeah,
right?
my assets panel, and this is kind of how I love putting. This is why on day one, if you know, go back there and check it out. But on day one, I set all this up because what I want to do is I want to refer to it on those colors that I have. That way, I know what direction it is. So if I ever lay something out, like I just did here,
Yeah.
I can actually go back. So I went here, clicked on the color chooser, color picker, and I kind of went through my colors. I don't have to actually click on the color picker. I actually can just click on these, but that's just a process I did, and I can check, I can do different ones. So I've got here, I can click here, double click here, double click. See how it's changing there? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick with this. And because it was at a 5% appearance,
it's perfect.
it changes it. Yeah, I think I wanna go with black. Of course you want the black.
You already know.
Of course. So
Yeah, but I love it.
now that I see that though, I want to change this.
So I'm just jumping over to my next page, which is the order online page. So this will be kind of be like showing some of the food that you'll be selecting to add to your cart. So I'll drop some images in there. Just fill that up.
On this, change it to
All right, we'll just remove this and copy this grid. You can kind of see where the wireframe was and then kind of where I'm going with it. I think it's super cool to watch how a wireframe goes into a design and how different it is from start to beginning.
Yeah.
Like right here we have an empty wireframe still.
Hey, I want to show you something on your screen. So
Yeah.
go to your menu.
Which menu?
The menu right here, the
okay.
actual menu that you have built.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Yep. So something's pretty cool. See where it says that your drinks.
Yeah,
Did you create that just by copy paste?
yeah.
Oh, text can actually be used on WordPress too.
Oh, I never even thought about doing that. That is
Yes,
genius.
yes. So you could
Just test that
actually
real
go
quick.
through and set it up
Yeah, you can, right?
of how, and you do as much as you want.
Do the
So
spacing.
I may actually see how I did that here, and I've got here. Let's switch over to my screen. I'll show you this what I'm talking about. But you have the see how I have here. So I've got my one row, and because I have it at 20 here,
Yeah.
I actually am gonna set it up right here, and then I'm gonna move it this way, just a little bit too. And then I'm gonna actually take this and I'm gonna disconnect it from, select it. There we go. I'm gonna disconnect it from ungrid. And then, let's see here, let's lock that. Okay. So for all the ones that I don't want, once I have these locked, I'm just gonna highlight them and then delete them. Look at that.
Sweet.
That's an Adobe XD hack right there.
There we go.
That's what it is.
I love it.
So now I don't have to waste time setting up that grid. I've
Right.
already done that. And then I can actually put this in here and run all my foods that I want to do. Now, obviously you could do that completely different. You have a different setup, but I think doing it that way will allow you to, one of those techniques to move it faster.
Absolutely. That would have saved me so much time yesterday. So
Well,
thanks for one-upping
I
me there.
don't want you to work faster because
Right.
you.
You're like, I've been actually
Speed
saving
dating.
this advice until
Yes,
after.
yes. I just gave him my secrets to win. All right. So let's see here really quick. And I'm actually going to change.
Now Nils is hungry for sushi in the middle of the night. Just 'cause
Really?
Someone was talking about sushi in the chat.
Oh. That's one thing I haven't eaten yet while we've been here in San Francisco, I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have outrageous prices, so don't worry about me.
You're super fancy schmancy over there.
Super fancy smancy. Water's gonna cost you $100. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Don't come to my restaurant then. No, I'm just kidding.
Can't
Don't
afford-
come to your
don't complain about
restaurant.
it.
Yeah. Let's see here. So we got soda water.
Justin said he's gonna rock that pin at work. Yeah, let's see the pics, man. Post it up on Instagram. And we'll check it out.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see here. Salted water. I'm gonna sell salted water for $12.
So you're gonna actually think of all the different things. So I'm gonna totally copy everything you think of.
I'm just trying to come up with some stuff here. Let's see here. Oh, just a reminder, at the end of, we got about 50 minutes, but we want to make sure you guys get your portfolio submissions in.
Yeah. We can
If you
check them
go
out.
to, let's see here, where do they go to?
It's
to be
up
a
on
part of
the
that?
tab
Yep.
and Behance.
Okay,
right.
that's right. That's where they go to at the top,
Info
and
tab.
they can actually put it in there and send it in.
So then we'll check it out and give you
Yep.
guys some feedback.
Yeah.
It's difficult thinking of the names, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing the exact same thing on my
Yeah.
screen right now.
Trying to think. You know, to
Have your
be
salted water in there.
yeah, salted water. So the thing is too about this, to be, I kind of like the way you went at it because you actually now have a grid
Right.
to set everything up in those squares.
Right,
So
right.
that's kind of nice. Technically, I could have done that if I was in the repeat grid, but it's.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So.
We have a ton of drinks at this restaurant, just so you know.
Yeah. Should have just called yours drink.
Zach's drinks.
Drinks.
Drinks with an X.
Yep. We'll change yours to Dax, D, and then Zach. Let's do it.
Right.
All
Hey
right.
Javier, what's up? Welcome to chat.
Oh, that's too bad. There's no sushi places open up at almost midnight.
Hey,
It's time to move, Nils. Time
go
to
get
move.
some grocery store sushi, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's the worst. No. What would you see? I love this. Look at this. It just sets it up
Yeah,
so
just
nice.
so much easier.
That's why it's nice, because I remember building grids like that and using
Yeah.
other tools and how to do that. But now, with the way that they do that magic, right? It's so nice.
What is that word that guy said? Adobe magic or something?
Yeah,
Adobe
Tim,
Cadabra.
what was
something
that?
like that.
That sounds. It's just
I love that.
Cadabra.
Oh, Adobe Cadabra.
Yeah, Adobe Cadabra. Poof! There it is. It's actually not magic. It's science.
Right.
It's science, guys. Yeah.
You're the science guy, right?
It's science. This isn't some street trick, right? Card trick here? No, it's not.
No, this is designed science.
This is a designer and an engineer got together and just
and made this happen.
made science. Yep.
Adobe Cadabra. There it is.
Yep. There it is. Oh wow, that's cool. He's moving. I told him it's time to move. I was talking to Neil and it said it's time to
Oh,
move.
yeah.
He says actually, they're quite happy where they're at and they're saving up to move to Finland.
Ooh.
Very nice. Well,
Fun.
good luck, man. Good luck. I hope it works out for you guys. I, on the other hand, Finland. That's many miles away. It's good, but it's beautiful. I've seen
Yeah,
some pictures
for sure.
from Finland. It's very beautiful.
Absolutely.
Okay. Trying to decide whether or not I want to break out my foods or not, or break out like soda into.
Yeah. I
'Cause I-
kind of.
Because I hate when I go to a restaurant and you go there and they've got Pepsi products, but you're a huge Coke drinker, right?
Right.
So
So you got a contract with both of them,
right,
and you can
right,
just have whatever you want.
right.
You're killing the restaurant game, dude.
Let's delete this, and this is what we're gonna give. Trying to think of another drink. Here, we'll do this. So I won't break out like you did, but I'll definitely do,
Yeah.
let's do $27 for a bottle of wine. That's right. I don't care what it is. That's what you get it for. All right, so we've got this here. You know, to tell you the truth, I actually want to bring this down. So let's remove this. Delete. Boom, gone.
Finland is awesome. It's cold, good salary, good pension, free health care, the Northern Lights. Oh, that's a great point.
Oh, you can see
Good
those in
school
Finland?
system, good weather conditions if you want to avoid sweating constantly.
Oh,
There you go, man. There's your place.
being here in San Francisco, I kind of feel that last point. I don't. It's very windy here and kind of cold,
Right.
so that's awesome. I like that last point. Sweat constantly. I mean, people don't think of that, but that's good. That's nice.
If Florida is hot, I'm sorry. You have to deal with the Florida weather right now.
Yeah. Let's see. Bajit asked how do you choose colors while designing a website? I go to all kinds of places. So
Oh, yeah.
colors.adobe.com. I'll also
Great
go
one.
and look at pictures. So if, for instance, we kind of looked at when we decided this, we started on pizza, is the one that I talked about, right? So I picked colors that kind of revolve around that, and I picked colors that were more authentic versus something you would see on like old print, because I wanted to be an older authentic. So
Yeah, absolutely.
so that it's
I think
all
there's just a lot of ways you
inspired.
can approach it.
Yep.
A lot of the time, if you're working with a client, they a lot of times already have their brand colors, so you kind of have
That's
to work
correct.
with those. Kind of the vibe you're going for, the colors matter for sure for that. Like I did a lot of black and dark imagery that kind of accents very well together. So those are just the things you have to think about, is what the content on the website is going to be. Is definitely going to change how well the colors look together.
Yep.
Is Paul hiding?
Paul's not hiding it.
Paul is hiding.
He's disappeared. So that'll be our challenge tomorrow, right? In the milk carton, is that what we decided? Milk carton challenge.
Right. Design a missing milk carton.
Where in the world is Paul? It's gonna be our new
Who
game.
knows, honestly?
Yeah, it's our new game.
Flying all over the place.
Let's see here. Oh wow, this person actually has smoked salmon for their starter. I'm actually quite impressed.
That's
with
a
that.
killer
Yeah,
starter
that's-
right there.
That is a huge
Serious
starter.
business.
Let's go bread, and then let's go some bread sticks. What's another one we got here? Am I actually doing this right? Isn't starter actually supposed to be let's see here, antipasta? That's what starter is.
Yeah.
That's, I've got to change that.
William made a great point that
really
I totally
sorry.
agree with. One of my favorite ways of getting colors is going for a walk with Adobe Capture, their mobile app where you can
Oh.
capture color schemes
I didn't even think about
and taking a
that.
look around. Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be honest.
That's on the
I have
first
never done
page
it,
of
but
my phone.
now I'm gonna try it.
I use that all the time. I completely forgot to mention that. Yeah, it's a super cool app. So you can just grab any color that you see just by taking a picture, and it automatically grabs those color codes for you, and you can make some cool themes. And you love like a lot of the houses in San Francisco, like and the
Yes,
colors and
yes.
stuff. So you should definitely try it out today.
Great way to make me exercise. Thank you. Thank you so much, Will. I appreciate it. People are gonna ask me how I stay fit. Adobe Capture.
There we go.
What do you think? You think breadsticks are too expensive at $25 a pop?
No, I think that's super affordable.
You think that's
right?
okay? All right. See, the nice thing about this, so normally when you do pictures, when you change one picture inside of a repeat grid, it changes all of them, right? But when you do text, actually what happens is you can change any of it.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
doesn't change all of them, so it's nice.
Yeah, that's great.
But at least you can get in here and you can change it, so. All right, let's see here. What's another thing? Chat, what's another thing I can put in my antipasta? Let's see here, anything you can think of that would be good for an appetizer or a starter?
Eric, it's like Pokemon Go.
Do you want me to? I
Makes
don't
you
know.
go out and do things, right?
It's like
While
Pokemon.
staring at your phone.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I like this. Andrew, good. Got a salad here. Oops. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. Let's do that, Melissa. That's good. All right. Wait, did someone spell that wrong? Thanks, Tim. Missed that S there. Don't worry, I'm a terrible speller too, Melissa. Terrible. Chicken, Brian. Just starter as a chicken. Okay. Let's go chicken legs. Frog leg. Let's do frog legs too.
That'll get you feeling good for your meal, right?
Chicken wing. Let's do chicken wing. Yeah. Just one chicken wing. No, just kidding.
We have every part of a chicken available.
Yeah. Exactly.
Don't waste the chicken.
I made the salad the cheapest.
Oh, so now you're encouraging people to be healthy, aren't you?
Andrea, I know that my starters are weird. I get it. I am so sorry. It's whatever comes to mind, right? That's what we gotta do. No. Okay, so I'm gonna keep that at that.
Avocado toast. You have to put that one in.
Avocado
I have that
toast?
on my menu too, right here.
Avocado. AVO, right? CADO, right? Toast. Is it
Yeah,
single
got
or
it.
can I get
Right.
two? Can I get two? Oh, that's fancy.
Oh, that's got to be
Oh,
at
that's
least a couple
that's
$100.
that's
man.
fancy right there.
2 pieces of avocado toast. Wow.
Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna do 55 on that. $55.
There we go. Yeah, I'm just on my cart page right now.
Wow. I don't even know, Walter. I don't even know what that is, but I'm gonna put it. That sounds delicious.
What is it?
I don't know. Is that
Where?
fritas? Fritas?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is it antipasti or pasta? Thanks, Tim. You're always keeping me spelling good. All right, let's see here. Perfect, so I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna bring my grid back. Okay, I think we're good there. I think we're good. Let's break this. So now we're gonna do
Said if you're gonna have that, you also need sausage and ham. That's true.
Is that so is that Italian though? I mean, if we're doing
Oh,
an
yeah.
Italian restaurant,
I've been
sausage and
to-
ham?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got meat platters at there. It's like raw, sliced.
Okay.
Probably not
I'll
what you
do
were
it.
thinking.
I'll do it.
Maybe a little cheese with it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Cheese and crackers.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna do main. No, we're gonna do pizza. We're actually gonna take this over here. Let me lock that. Perfect.
So right now I'm just kind of trying to make a indicator of what you selected on the order online page. So I'm just gonna try a little outline over an item here, see how it looks.
Perfect. Okay, now I need to change my pizzas. So I'm gonna find pizza menu.
There we go. Oh, I like that black one's looking good just from here.
Okay,
Yeah, I like the organization of it too.
I'm finding names.
Right.
It's very blurry. It's kinda,
Now, wanting to go out and eat all this talk about food always makes me like, yeah, seriously.
Sorry.
Especially when you're doing this right before lunchtime, you know?
yeah.
Totally gets you ready.
Next time when we do a challenge or do something, we should do like porta potties or something like that, right? That way people don't get hungry.
Quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite.
I've never thought about that. Do like a porta potty company website.
Let's do it. And it's literally portable. It
Right.
just drives around town.
I love it.
Hey, Kevin, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Let's see here. Oh, wow. I found some nice ones here. I'm actually gonna drag and drop this in here.
Melissa said, I'm at work with my mouth watering. So sorry.
Right. So I am gonna steal some names here really quick. How do I spell that? ITA. All right, there's one. Reveal. The people. Right. Ooh, some nice pizzas. I think I want pizza for lunch today. I think that's where I'm going.
Andrew said the next one should be healthy food themed, so we at least maybe crave a salad or something.
Nope.
Yeah, or we could go with like straight up barbecue, you know, huge platters.
No, it's porta potties. That's what I want to do. I'm happy with that.
You're going with the porta potty?
Yeah. That'd be a hard idea, I'll tell you the truth there.
Yeah. Carbs for life, yeah.
Carbs for life. Until your doctor tells you to stop eating it. Yep. High carb diet. Tim, that's so true. That's donuts. Let's see here. The list goes on. The list truly
Donuts,
goes
some
on.
pasta for lunch.
Yep, donuts, pasta.
All right.
Oh, here's a fun question. Let's see how chat likes this. Should you put pineapple on your pizza?
No.
Oh, okay. You're very adamant for that. I personally like pineapple and jalapenos on my pizza.
I like jalapenos on my pizza all day long.
I can't just have pineapples. I have to have both.
Something to kind of
I call it the hot and spicy or hot and sweet. That's what it is.
Yeah,
and then
that's true.
pepperoni. So
I want the sweet hot pizza, please.
yes.
Chris, should we put your debit card number in here for the checkout?
No, you know what? Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Ready?
Everybody can order a pizza.
55555. Okay, so I got that done there. So I actually found out that
all pizzas are beautiful. Yes. We don't hate on pizza. I'm sorry.
that's exactly right.
In Mexico, they put ketchup on pizza, Melissa. What?
Well, okay, let's talk about this really quick. Okay.
Yeah, actually.
Let's design break. Hold on. So to tell you the truth, I mean, isn't that what tomato sauce is?
It is, but that's like a horrible comparison.
No, I
mean, yeah, they're both made from tomato, but they're completely different
Okay,
tastes,
that's true.
right?
I can't do anchovies, I'll tell you that.
I mean, I'm not going to try it, just like William said.
Yeah.
My sister actually puts
I'll look
ketchup
at
on
it.
everything, including pizza and macaroni. I'm just like,
Do you like that? Or do you think that's
no,
weird?
I don't
Okay,
like it at all.
we won't tell
But she
her
does
that.
it so much.
We won't tell her that.
Like everything. She's going to jump in the chat and get banned from the chat from what she replies.
That's right. Okay.
Oh, and they put mayonnaise? Really?
Yeah,
So if
I'm not hungry anymore.
If they
Thanks,
put
guys.
ketchup and mayonnaise on it, what type of cheese and stuff are they using? Like, I need a more full picture here to understand.
This just sounds not nice. Perfect.
Cheese from cow.
Okay. Got my grid set up. Gonna bring this page in, and I am done with the menu. Okay, on to the next page. What is this? The About page?
Yeah, should be titled, right?
What did you... You know what I'm going to do? Because the About page is super quick.
Yeah,
I'm actually going to jump into the order.
You could even, for the About page, just make it like a single page thing with just a paragraph, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you don't really need to do too much there.
More writing, more... No,
like, I don't want to write. I'm not a copywriter, right?
Right. I'm going to actually switch this up. Oh, I've used Command V so much, or Command Z so much, I just feel like I want to use it in real life. No, I've dropped a can of food, or I shouldn't say can of food. Who eats out of cans?
Command Z, I need to undo what I just did in real life.
I dropped my glass or something. I'm like, Command Z. Oh wait, this is real life.
Yeah. Melissa said Italian pizza is the best, not too crusty. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah,
I think it's my favorite.
It's thin. That's what it is. I mean, I can eat a whole pizza with deep dish. It's like 1 or 2 pieces, but with a thin Italian pizza, it's gone.
For sure.
Okay, I need to get rid of that. I'm actually going to break your grid on this one. Bless you, guys. Bless you.
Do you have XD pizza in the food court? Yeah, they totally do, man. Actually, there's some really good pizza here.
Wait, is there a pizza party happening in the chat? I like it.
Look what you have done. Peach's Pizza.
Let me see what my thing is. So 44. Do 900 for my height. 20 minus 160. Perfect. That's what. Let me see here really quick. What's my other stuff here? 50. So I'm actually going to do 20 minus 100. Yeah.
Man, we're already 25 minutes away from the portfolio submission deadline.
Stuff just goes by so fast.
Drop your portfolios, guys. We want to check them out.
Let's see here. So I just had an idea to change something, and I think I'm gonna go with it. It's a little different than what we had from the...
Yeah, what are you doing?
So I like this drop down of the red just for this one and not tie any type of... Okay, so we know scientifically that red is what? It makes you hungry, right?
Right.
Well, if I'm on the order page, I could change that to red. And check this out.
That's smart.
This is red, so when they click on this, it's an indication that they're on the red. So there's an indication.
And that's looking good,
here.
actually. I like it.
I do too. I like it a lot.
I like that you moved it centered.
Yes.
I think
so
it
what
looks
I'm
really
going to
good.
do here is I'm going to delete that. Go like that. Delete this. Yeah, I just like that. Looks really sexy. Really beautiful.
Yeah, looking great.
BEA beautiful. reference? Who spells out BEA beautiful? What movie reference is that?
I don't even know.
Really?
Yeah, what is it?
I'm not telling. I'm not giving away all my secrets. Not today.
All right, fine.
Hey, I told you about the repeat grid thing.
Right.
I'll tell you, it was Jim Carrey, though, that said it.
Oh, okay.
He spelt it out.
Oh, yeah.
Truman Show?
Oh, now you've got me. No, it's not. It's either Liar Liar or Truman Show. Wait, it's someone saying it's Ace Ventura. BEA beautiful. No.
It's Jim Carrey for sure.
Yes, it is, but I can't remember it is. Paco's gonna get the answer. Yes, that's what it is. God Almighty.
Bruce Almighty?
Bruce Almighty, not God Almighty. Yes, heavens forbid. Did we just say that? I want to apologize for anybody we
Cringe.
offended right now. Bruce Almighty. I love how Gus always keeps us on our feet, doesn't he? He's like, no. These are the rules. This is how we do it today. Neil said he finally decided to redesign his portfolio after 5 years.
Oh, wow.
Is it done yet? Because I'd love to see it today.
Yeah, seriously.
I would actually love to see
I haven't
it today.
updated my actual portfolio website in 2 or 3 years.
Really?
Yeah. I still like it though, so I guess that's a good thing, right?
Oh, shoot. I gotta pull that back in there and fix it. I deleted something on accident, but I'll fix it.
Oh, so are you doing the reviews part right now or no?
No, not yet. I'm doing...
Oh, you're just messing with the footer.
Yeah. No, I accidentally... Somehow I wasn't paying attention. I must have deleted it, but I deleted my logo black.
Oh, okay, I see.
So I'm adding it back. So that way I have it.
Perfect.
I'll go back and fix that, but yeah, this is what I have. Oops, gotta fix this. I'm actually supposed to be working on this screen. There we go.
Yeah, I think I'm done with my screen on that one. I'm not sure if I like it yet though.
So I don't need order on this one. Alright.
So I just did these outlines just to kind of show what you've selected already to add to your cart. I think it looks pretty good. We could probably do some titling here though.
Yep. Yours looks very beautiful.
Thanks, man. I'm loving the red on that one.
Yeah,
Let's see it
I actually love with this, the greenish tan here.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
so pretty.
It's a good color.
So I need to drag this down.
Here's a great question. I am transitioning from visual design to UX. How many case studies would you recommend to have in your portfolio to start applying for jobs? It's basically how much work should you have on your portfolio. I would say
5 to 10?
minimum 5 to 10 for sure.
Some people I've seen have success on this. Actually, quite a bit of people I've seen have success. So they go in and do that daily challenge.
Yeah, it's
So-
a great way to fill up your portfolio
So that's-
and get
that's
some
smart.
good practice in.
And then obviously it depends on, you're going into UX. What type of UX? Is it mobile app UX, product UX on the web, or just tablet, or is it websites? There's tons of UX you can go into.
It's super important, but I think in the end, for any of your design portfolios, you should have 5 to 10, like you said.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have, this thing that a lot of people don't know when they're starting is it doesn't have to be just work that you did for clients. Like,
Yes.
you could do some conceptual stuff and some
Right.
stuff that you're really
Right.
proud of that you did.
You can write a case
Because
study.
so many times you'll design something for a client and maybe you personally don't really like it because they made you do so many changes, right?
Yep.
And it's not your best work. You don't really want to design more websites like that. So your portfolio should be showing the type of work you're wanting to do rather than just the work you have done. So, but if you probably don't have anything up. I was gonna say you should submit it today for us to check out, but you probably don't have it up if you're asking that. But if you do, definitely throw it up there. Because there's only 17 minutes left already.
Yes. Yes. All right.
Was so wound up when I designed my first website. So much to learn, so little time. Yeah, I mean, if it's not your career priority, it's hard to find a lot of time to do it. But I just say, when you do have the time, just get the practice in and just enjoy it. Don't put too much pressure on yourself or anything.
That's correct. Yeah. Let me see here. Okay, there we go.
That's a great question as well. So, asked, what would you like to see if you want to hire designers, but everybody has the same visual design skill? So I think that kind of means like, how do you pick someone when they have like a lot of the same styles and skill level?
Trust.
Trust. That's a great answer.
Yeah,
That's a
I
great
think
answer.
it's trust, because you have to help them understand that you're going to help them with the solution, and that's why they're going to have you. Can you bring XD stuff into Photoshop, InDesign? Yes, you can actually open
Yeah.
up Photoshop files in there,
Right
and then
into
you can
XD.
save it and actually. Because what I would actually recommend doing on that, Kevin, I would recommend actually going in, exporting it as a picture, a PNG or a JPEG, and then bringing it into InDesign, especially if you're trying to do maybe a Behance case study. You might want to drag that in there, so that's totally smart. And you can actually put that in your Creative Cloud and then share it between the two different programs, as we did yesterday. Going back to those, I think it's trust, because you have to really help them understand that you know their solution and that you understand their problem, because you want to show them an ROI, and that's something big in. Chris Dew talks about this, and there's several other people that talk about this, that there really has to be there is an ROI on design, but it doesn't always have to be money.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it really depends. You really have to help them understand that you are the person that can solve their problem. Alright.
I think when it comes to like your design style and stuff, if you shouldn't really try to follow all the trends that are out there, because then, like he said, how do you kind of stand out from everybody else that has the same design level and design skills? So then there's the part of being providing more value, then there's the part of having your own style and taste as well. So I'd say be more personable with your design and more of what you like rather than what's trending.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And please don't go on and design illustrations with no faces. It's just it creeps me out.
Since the first day I met Chris, he has not stopped talking about how much he hates
Because they look like
illustrations
mannequins.
without
They look like
faces.
mannequins. I'm just nervous around mannequins. I'm just saying.
Gives you some anxiety.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know how I feel about this.
$12 minutes. 12 minutes until
12
we get
minutes
to that.
for that
Yep.
deadline. Get your portfolios in there, guys.
Ooh, let's see here. Any new questions here? You have my phone. Thanks for sharing. Oh, Gus is asking questions.
Today has been a fast day. Totally agree. This is going right on by.
Yes. Yep, I would agree on that. Okay, that works.
So I've done a lot of these outlines here throughout the website. Maybe I can incorporate that into the homepage a little too. So maybe I'll try putting some outlines around these images. Just create some more brand familiarity. Get that back here. Make that transparent actually.
We have 10 minutes.
Already, wow. So I'm just moving all this stuff over so it's not too cramped. But I think I'm gonna like putting the outlines on. I think it looks good. Oops. So something you could do here, I need to move all these over, but if I try to select them, it grabs this background box. So what I'll do is actually right click and lock that. So now it doesn't move or interact with me. Then I can just move all these over, no problem. Yeah, I'm loving the outlines. They're looking good. Looking good.
Yes. Dude, you're so pretty.
Thanks,
So
man.
I saw you stole a color there. I'm
I'm
okay with that. No,
That color has been on there since yesterday, sir.
okay.
So I see you stole my color there.
Where? The black?
Just kidding.
It's hard
No,
to steal
just
that black one.
Hey, black is my thing.
Yeah, I know. Let's see here. We've got pizza and the drinks. Oops. Change that, change that, change that. All right, so we've got less than 10 minutes for the submissions.
Already down to
Yes.
8.5.
Please get your submission in there. And
And if we don't get tiers, there is 2 more streams after us.
Yes.
And they might get tiers, so definitely still
Yes.
keep submitting your portfolios.
That's correct. Matthias wants Adobe Live to not sleep. Make the guests stay on the stream. Make it 24 hours.
Yeah, so if we check out the schedule real quick, right after us, we got Sarah and Katie back on.
Yep.
They're going to do some great stuff. Can't wait. Then afterwards, we got Andrea back on with Erica.
Yep.
So definitely get your portfolios up there. We have tons of cool and talented designers that are going to be on today, ready to check it out.
Andrew's building a mail app, wasn't she? Is that what
yeah,
she's
she
doing?
was doing
Or
something
was
like
it
that,
was it mail? Yeah, it was a mail app. She was actually using an app called Newton, and they closed it.
Yeah, I saw
So
that.
she wasn't very happy about that. Drink.
So now she's making, oh, that totally makes sense. So now she's going to make her own version.
She's gonna make her own.
I dig it.
Antipasti. All right. So now I get to go find pictures of bread. Okay. So.
Yep, Chris said, oh, nice, there are more live streams coming up. Yep, this is just the beginning, guys. We're here with a bunch of different streams all day long.
3 streams a day, yep. 2 hours each. Alright. Oh, I like this one. Copy that. That's all I got, huh? Find similar to that. Let's see here, pizza. So I just need to build out this. So what I'm doing here is just grabbing a bunch of images for this. I'm gonna build it out and
Yeah.
create the.
Oh, I love what you're doing
all
with the
those
cart
here.
section.
Yeah, so
Super
I
creative.
took that from what we're gonna do on here with the cart
Yeah.
button. So I actually have it down at the bottom, so it tells me how many items I've selected and how much it's gonna cost. And then when I swipe up, it'll actually show the different pictures that are in here.
I love it.
So
Yeah.
that way it's there.
I love that you're thinking ahead, like I said, with the animations and stuff. That's
Yep.
why it's great to have some developer experience as well.
You order, we deliver. Is that how you spell deliver? Is that it, right? Yeah, that's good.
And Chris said the live streams are definitely a great resource. Keep it up, guys. Thanks so much. Yeah, I totally agree. Watching live streams are great to learn little tricks of XD, just see how other designers use it.
That's correct, yeah.
For sure.
I've been a guest on the show, and I've actually partaken in one of the
Absolutely, yeah.
challenges.
Yeah.
So it's super fun.
It's always fun to watch.
It's super fun. So it's whether you're a 5-year designer, 3-year designer, 1-year designer,
1 day designer,
10
whatever
year
you're
designer.
doing.
Yeah, that's exactly right. All right, let's see here. Food. So I've got this here. I'm just gonna drop that in there. And for time's sake, it'll be the same picture. All right.
Yeah,
Drink.
not a big deal. All right, we're down to the last 4 minutes of that deadline.
All right, so with this one. And then I need breadsticks. Okay, so I've got this. Ooh, let's see here. You know what? I actually like this one. I'm gonna actually get this one.
Yeah, I love that one. See, we got the raw meat in there, like we were saying earlier.
Yep.
Yep.
That's what we're doing here. And then I want to. change the color here. Okay. Let me figure that out here in a minute. Got my pictures. Soda wise, drinks, perfect. Now
Yeah,
normally, what's
Yeah,
up?
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say normally I would break this and add different pictures, right?
Right, yeah.
But for time's sake, I want to show kind of the concept here of what we'd have here.
For sure. Yeah, your menu is way more, or your order page is way more organized than mine.
No way, you've got
I got
actual.
two things, but other than that, yours was actually categorized correctly.
Oh, but still, like, I mean, you've got prices. I'm not even gonna
That's
get
true.
prices.
I did get into prices.
and I don't even have names yet.
Right.
So, but I'm not gonna give that. They're just gonna have to buy it
You just have to give
and
what
then
we have
figure
and deal
out.
with it.
Yeah, exactly. Figure out it in the end.
I love your brand.
That's terrible.
Very in
That's-
charge.
Very controlling about what I eat, right?
What are Zach's opening times? What's your opening time for your restaurant? Something
I
ridiculous.
don't know. I've been getting
right?
up at 6 a.m. So you want to have a pizza at 6 a.m.? Let's do 24 hours. Everyone seems to be open 24 hours, 6 days a week.
Okay.
I'm gonna rest
all
on
right.
Sunday,
There you
so.
go. You're gonna stay up all week except Sunday. You
It's
just
a-
sleep all day on
Yep,
Sunday.
that's exactly right. Make up for the rest of the week. Okay.
And I'm feeling pretty solid with where I'm at now.
Really?
So I'll just go through everything real quick. We got our home page right here. Did that yesterday. We just added those outlines. I am a fan of it. I like it. Got our locations, our review slider, then of course our footer. And if we jump over to our full menu page, see, we kind of used, something I did was use the same style as the homepage, but maybe in a different spot just to give it its own little character for the page. Then we got our menu that I never finished titling everything because it was getting crazy. And we jump over to our About page, which I think is my favorite page now, actually. So I did kind of almost a full screen image, this time with a black background, accenting with the white over here and some negative space with the text. It just looks really clean and modern. Then I copied the reviews into here again for the About page. And then we got our email list sign up button and email. And our footer again. Then back to our order online page. You select what you want and it is outlined when you select it. Then it would jump over to the checkout page where you can enter your name, card number, and get 20% off your order. So yeah, it's looking pretty sleek. I love the colors, I love the style, and I love the photography. I think finding the right images for the brand is super important, and it will definitely make or break your design. But I think we did really good with the color combination and then all the images. So it looks good. I'm happy with it. So back to you. What are you doing now? So you're finishing up your order online page, right?
That's correct. So I'm trying to do order
Oh, so you are adding
online.
prices.
Yeah, I thought that was a great
Decided to go for it.
idea.
Oh, there's the 3 seconds for the deadline.
Oh,
and
3,
it's
2, 1,
over.
0. All right, let's jump into this.
You ready to go right into the reviews, man?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's do it then. Do you want to give a quick glimpse of all the stuff you did before we do that?
Sure, absolutely. I didn't get into the About page, but
Yeah.
kind of show you this that I did. So starting out, we obviously have the order button. And we have our menu that will actually slide down, and it will scroll down with you. You've got ingredients on the first page, location,
Love it.
location. And then here is a slider. I did a little different than yours.
Yeah, I love the box over. It kind of adds to
Right.
the style for sure.
The other part I did was the back ones actually have a overlay for the picture, makes it a little
Oh,
darker.
and then the front one doesn't,
and then
and
the
it
front
kind of
one
gives some
doesn't.
contrast.
Yep,
Yeah, I
to
love
show
that.
And then I put the box back here to give it some more content,
Right, yeah.
kind of make it feel a little better.
A little more depth.
Got the footer. Then I went with a picture of people eating and laughing, right? Because that's how I always eat. When I eat my
You're always
food.
ready for a photo.
Always. Yep, I'm Instagram ready. Hashtag. And then I've got obviously here our order button still there. Kind
Yeah.
of the same layout, so I use the same box, but I put it in here. And then I did reviews on the same page as my menu. The reason is because I want people to be like, oh, this is super awesome. You know, oh, Frank says that, or Steve says that the pizzathebomb.com.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. Again, I didn't really get into the about page, but I did start on the order online, and we've got our drinks with our prices on the bottom of it. And then the one thing I was just actually about to add was this, though, that if you select it, there was one thing I was going to add here, and then we'll go 40%, 50%. So it shows that, hey, they've selected that. And that one's selected.
Oh, I love
they've
that
ordered
way that you did that. Yeah.
Nah, so
I did the outlines and you did an overlay.
Right.
Love
Yeah.
it.
So that's totally what I'm gonna do. And then the cart would slide up when you pressed on it.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's the part I was really liking what you were doing with the card section.
So
And I love how you kind of did some negative space there with it. And it's kind of right on the edge. It looks good.
Yep.
Looks
And
good
then
for sure.
that's actually what I was gonna do for the cart is just work on an overlay,
Yeah.
kind of bring this in there and
Yeah.
have it be the overlay so that when I prototyped it, it would slide up.
Of course. Yeah. Awesome, man.
Okay.
Great work.
Thank you.
Love
thank
the
you, thank you.
styles.
Yeah, it's fun.
So let's jump over into our portfolio reviews. I think we got a little intro for that, so we'll jump right into that in a second. We are here.
Wait, where is here? And where are we at? Oh, I got this thing on backwards.
Oh my
that
gosh.
makes total sense.
You ruined it.
Hey, did you even check if we could breathe here?
We're on the XD moon now.
Oh.
Love it.
So I'm Captain Kirk, and this is what do you like to be? Star Trek fan? Star
Nah,
Wars? No?
Star Wars. I'll be Darth Vader.
Okay, all right.
Definitely
Oh, that
Darth
makes
Vader.
total sense. Why did I
You
not
should
get
have
that?
known
Yeah,
that.
I should have known that.
All right. So we got our first portfolio up here from Eric Sue. I think he's the one that said he wanted some sushi and he actually said that he wants to change his last name to Sushi.
Yeah.
He already has the SU there.
And he's from Draper,
Right.
Draper, Utah.
Oh.
Beautiful area.
Love
there.
it.
I love that
Awesome.
area, man.
Utah.
Hometown.
Represent.
Yep.
All right. So looking at it, first thoughts. What are your first thoughts just from landing on the page?
I feel like I'm looking at your design because he loves the black.
So I'm already
you've got a
inclined
fan.
to
You've already
like
got
your
a
work
fan.
just from
Yep.
that.
No, I like it a lot. I love you really don't try to be in one niche, however you want to say it there.
Right.
But he's like breaking out and he's doing different things. So he's got print.
Yeah, I feel some logo. I feel some
Yeah.
branding. I feel some app design.
Right.
For sure. Now, if we scroll down here, we even got a coffee cup
Oh,
for
those-
the creative challenge.
Those
Love
boards hit my eye. Those
Ooh,
boards are,
those are
gorgeous.
sleek. Wow.
Gorgeous.
Great work there. Keep going. We got some print stuff. So yeah, you have a nice mix.
Yeah.
You're super talented for sure. I love it. Is there anyone that really catches your eye that you want to take a closer look at?
Let's see here. I want the boards.
The boards, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got some shirts to go with it too. I love the whole design here. I really love all the colors. The gold and the white look so good together.
Man, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, some more print stuff. I love it. So it's like a display board. I see. Yeah.
So what is the background on this? I want to know.
Right.
Tell us in chat, Eric. What's the background on this? Oh,
it's
Scott
Scott.
Jones.
That's
hey.
awesome. That's an old picture of him though.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, so this is from 2017. That makes
Okay.
sense. That's cool. That's cool. I love.
He said
what
that
you did
was
here.
that was my student's project for BFA.
Oh, okay, cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, I love the gold outline.
Triangle.
The black text. I just love everything about this.
No, that is beautiful.
Overlay right over the face. Yeah, it's just so good. The branding, your research, and everything. I love that you showed your process a lot here, and that's why I like Behance so much. Is
Yeah.
you're able to make these long posts and really
Yep.
get into the
Yeah.
design.
And that's what we
love
mentioned
this.
yesterday, right? Dribble is for just putting up a shot and showing progress.
Right.
Behance is
You can
that.
kinda show your
that's
final
the end
project
of
and-
that's the end of it. That's showing off that aspect and kind of telling that story.
Absolutely. The photography is also really good, which is
Yes.
so good for your portfolio to show how your professionalism and everything.
Right.
And showing your taste, honestly, because
Yeah.
like if you design something and you can't get good pictures of it, it kind of ruins the whole point of it.
Yes.
anyways.
If you can't do photos, like I don't do photography, but
Yeah. Get a photographer on it because it's gonna
Yeah.
make your portfolio
They
look
can
so much
help
better
out.
and so much more professional.
yes.
I love this picture. That's cool.
This is very cool.
Very well done. I love how in this one where it's made, they used actual objects to do that part and didn't just print it. I think
Yeah.
that's super creative.
Yes, it is. So you're using objective design too. That's awesome.
Yeah, so this is a killer project, dude. Good job.
If you look at something interesting here, one of the Utah things.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
So it shows the Mormon temple that's
Right.
in Salt Lake.
That looks so cool.
So he's really used
Yeah, it's on the
certain-
board too.
which is
Oh, that
awesome. He's used
Red eye.
elements from
Oh,
outside.
so the red eye board is from Scott. That's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole thing is just great.
I love the geometric shapes. It's very, very nice.
Yeah, I love the color scheme so much too.
Did they let you keep the board?
I really hope so. That better be hanging up on your
Yeah.
wall right behind you right
Yeah.
now.
I would love. That's an awesome board.
But yeah, since this one's the Adobe XD challenge, let's check this one out real quick.
Okay. 9 days, 7
I love how you
challenges.
designed the like the display of the app.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Oh, and it gives. I love this concept here where it says that you met that person.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes I forget where I meet people,
Oh, right.
and so you can do notes.
So it kind of gives you some AI stuff, like gives you
Yeah.
some information of
Some
this
notes and
person,
stuff.
of what the device
Yeah.
knows.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
Always good to think about that stuff. I love the layout of this. It just feels so clean.
Oh, he said they let him keep the boards.
Perfect.
I want him on Instagram now. It has to be on social. It's not true.
So then when someone's calling, it overlays right makes sense.
Right. Someone else is calling in afterwards.
Oh, okay.
So now we have
So now
three
you have three
people that are
people.
on it.
And it splits. So is this you then, right? This would be you.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Cool.
So we've got another one here. This looks like it's a different one. What is that? Rental transportation? Day 4, shared rental.
Shared transportation, right? So it's like a bicycle app.
Okay.
Rent a bicycle. So you got your map and everything. I like how you did the edge to edge thing here.
Yep.
Clean, very clean. Super clean, like right to the point. I love that.
Right, because we used an app actually.
Yeah, for the Ford Go bike.
Ford Go bike, and it was
It's kind of confusing, right?
yeah, a little bit of a hassle.
Yeah, it's just super clear. You swipe through your bikes. I like how you presented this right here as if, even though it's not together, you know that hitting this is going to go to this bike.
Right,
I like
right.
how you presented that for the portfolio. Then you got your pay, use your Touch ID. Love it. Oh, and you got your battery level for the bike and stuff, and the next billing cycle. That is great right there.
Yeah, the billing
A
cycle.
lot of companies don't do that.
Right,
But it's
right.
super important to be very honest.
But
and
there's a
transparent.
reason why they don't do it. I'm
Right,
just
yeah,
gonna
I
point
mean-
that out. Yeah.
Not necessarily a good thing, but
Right, exactly.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's looking good. I love how you did the transparent, kind of blurred
Right.
overlay for the menu.
Really picking up on some of the OS's.
Yeah. So there's some really solid work here, for sure. Overall, your portfolio is great. Feedback, I would say, try to focus more on what you want your next clients to be. Like say, sorry, you wanting to do more app design or you want to do more branding stuff. There's a nice mix here, and it shows that you're very skilled in different types of design, but
Right.
I'd say kind of pick your market of what you're trying to do
Yep.
for the next little while.
And
at
if it
least.
is all three, kind of show off that concept
yeah,
of
maybe you can incorporate them together.
right.
You know, like making the app for the logo.
I know here in this one he's got brand and UX UI.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, like this,
Yep. So we've got brand. Okay, perfect.
right? And then
And
you got
then
your
your
website.
website.
Yeah, so I'd say if you're wanting to do both, definitely post more like this stuff.
Yep. I like that a lot. Yep.
For sure.
Using videos. Very nice.
Super clean. Love this grid. And that's kind of like if you were hovering, for sure.
Great way to show off
Oh, and
how
video.
it would
Always
work.
great when you have video for it too.
Elk Mountain.
Excellent
That's-
photography
that's
with all of it.
beautiful. Oh, you've got their shirts. Good, so you're showing your print design in there. Very, very nice.
Yeah, see, like exactly what we were talking about.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, love it, man. Great work.
Good job. Good job, Eric.
Absolutely.
Way to represent Utah. He really wants to do more UX UI.
Okay, yeah. So definitely start posting a bunch of that stuff. You know, focus your portfolio on what the type of clients you want to get. Absolutely.
Yep.
Awesome. So now we're switching over to William Workman. He has a user experience, UI, and visual design, and he's coming from Canada. Awesome. So just take a quick look real quick and just see what kind of catches your eye.
I
Of your
want to
first
see
thoughts.
this one because it has
This one?
colors app
Yeah,
in it.
and it's spelled the way
Yeah,
that you spell
exactly.
colors. Right?
So,
Find the right colors for your floral displays. All right. I like it.
oh,
Okay.
I already love it.
Yeah.
Just because of the
Pantone
colors.
Color
Yeah.
library, right?
Yep.
Plant arrangement for every season. Saved palettes.
Very nice.
Cool. Yeah, I like this. It's unique.
Yeah.
Little menu.
I'd be curious to see how it works with the
Right. So maybe for
how-
something like this, you can post a little GIF or a
animation,
video or something.
yeah, of how it would work. Because when you do something
give some
intriguing like
understanding.
that, what exactly is it supposed to be doing there? It'd be interesting to catch their eye and say, "Oh, you thought through the process."
Yeah, exactly.
Especially for, and that goes for both William and for Eric. If you guys are gonna do UX UI, show off the or the process, because you're not just user interfaces, you're UX, which is the experience. So show that off.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree. So we got a game stream website too. Jump into that real quick. I love that it's pink. That's super unique. A lot of shadow and stuff.
Yep.
The blue.
Yep.
Got your video player. I like that it feels like kind of retro, you know?
Yeah, it does, doesn't
Digital.
it? It does. I'd also recommend in here too is to add your shots, because I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at and when you're
Right.
telling that story to your client.
So maybe for your portfolio, something you could do is kind of like the last one from Eric. He kind of designed the actual case study.
Yes.
So he did backgrounds and stuff for everything. Like you did really good with putting them onto like the MacBook and stuff.
Yeah.
But try to tell more of a story, I guess is what I'm trying to
Yes.
say.
Yeah.
From what it is, how you solve the problem.
Yep. And one thing I would add on both of you guys is talk about it too. What was the solution? What was the problem that you guys had?
Yeah.
Or what was the problem that you were trying to
The problem you're trying to solve. Right.
Thank you.
I think
Wow.
that's super important.
Must be the end of our day because I'm losing it.
Yeah, so like your job as a UX designer is solving a problem
Yep.
for the experience. So definitely communicate that and tell the story of that, of how you did that. Another one you want to check out? What's this one's looking pretty cool.
Yeah, I
gotta
do
say.
want to see that. I like apps.
Harmony Lamp. So it's a app for a smart device. Love this. I love how these seem to go well together, like the style of them.
Yep.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh, very nice. The colors here are very nice because they're actually it's a lamp that you're trying to, as you can see here, mountain air,
So the
relax.
kind of vibe you're trying to create for the
Yeah,
room.
yeah.
I
So
love
you're
that.
using the same colors to
And then it does
create
like the
that.
music that also fits the scene. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I
You
do
can set
like
your
it.
timers and everything. So you got your home, your scenes. You can do an alarm with it too.
Right, and what I liked about this, okay, this is a problem in a lot of iPhone X apps, is the buttons are very small at the bottom.
Yeah,
And
for
so
sure.
I have an iPhone X, and I'll tell you, it's annoying when you have that smaller button that's rounded and you can barely click on it.
Yeah, so love
So
the
I like
buttons
that
for sure.
he expanded them and thought about that.
And I like that you use the transparency on them because it just flows so well together. Then
Yeah.
you matched it with the timer and stuff.
Right.
So that looks so good.
Ooh, very nice. You matched it
Ooh,
with
so you
colors.
can create your own. Perfect.
But he matched the colors with the element
yeah.
on the side. That's cool.
For the portfolio, for sure. That shows your taste and shows that your experience. It shows more maturity
Yep.
as a designer that you did that.
For sure. You know,
So
the
it's
other thing
great.
that's cool about this is that there's progression. Like if you
Right.
go to his first one and you go to this one right here in Harmony Lamp, I noticed progression.
Yeah, you can see
So
progression in your
that you're-
skill for
yes,
sure.
that you're
Just from
progressing
one to the
forward.
next.
So, and we went through the last 3 that he did.
Yeah, we
so,
went through all 3 of those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. William, keep it up, man.
Yeah. So my advice for the portfolio as a whole, kind of the same thing as the last one, really. You got your last 3 are all web design or web and app design, product design.
Yeah.
But before that, you got a lot of branding and print. So kind of the same thing. What are you trying to go after?
Right.
Post more of your UX stuff if that's what you're trying to do.
Yep.
But again, it's great to show that you can do this stuff and that you have experience in it and that
Right.
you're design-minded kind of
Yeah.
in all levels.
The other thing too is if you want something that stays a little bit more focused to this is all of your work, right, on Behance, you can always use Adobe Portfolio.
Yeah.
And you can
for
really
sure.
just focus on what you want there. So if you guys want to really kind of say, hey, you know what, this is really what I'm doing and this is how I build it out, I think it'd be awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
You have to
I
say
love
this
the-
print design is great.
Yeah, I love the shapes.
For sure. I love the color.
Yeah, the progressional colors are cool. Oh, that
I even
one
love
has V's.
like the bottle you chose. It seems very modern that matches it, like
Yeah.
with the black matte black cap.
Yep.
Just seems to go really well together.
Yeah. For print work, that's impressive.
Oh, I love what you did right here.
Yeah, that is actually really nice.
Yeah, that looks awesome. Great work. Love your portfolio. Definitely keep it up.
Minimalistic icons.
You know,
very
focus
nice.
on what you're trying to do, but overall, it's great. I love it. Let's check out this one real quick. Actually, we didn't check out his logo stuff too much. Oh, so you did like a whole map. That's awesome.
Is this a brochure?
Right.
Is that what I'm seeing here?
So it looks like he did like the web version, and then like you would pick up the map brochure at the
At the actual.
actual resort.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really good though. I like this.
Very well put together. You've got the. I had to look for a minute, but that's actually the way that the mock-up is.
Right,
but
right.
I like how the top is your main point of view, and then down at the bottom you have your legend.
Yeah.
And then a larger map aspect of something that's zoomed in the top left corner versus the right corner, because human beings read left to right. I like
Yeah,
that.
for sure. And then, yeah, I like how there's like the digital version right here, and it kind of zooms in, and then goes into the
Yeah.
real picture,
Yep.
and then outlines with an overlay. I think it looks really good.
So William says that actually is real. That's work that's actually done, and then he says I do use Adobe Portfolio.
Oh,
So
cool.
that's awesome.
So this is like a real project. Good. Always good to see. Really good work. I love how it's kind of using the same elements here in the website version.
Yes, the white.
So
Yep.
feels really consistent.
Yep.
That's great. Yeah. So great job. Do you have any other advice you can think of? I'm just looking around his portfolio to help him get more clients.
Just keep working hard, and I'd again, if you're going to point out here that your user experience and visual design, I would keep putting in more.
Right, so you're basically telling us that that's what you want to focus on.
Yeah, so
you
that's
need
where
more
I
of it,
think
for
your
sure.
focus should actually be in there. And if you want to put more work in there, do some daily challenges that I know Adobe obviously has it here when they're doing their live stream. You could do that and put that up for your work. And then also to go on to just pick something that you love and think of an idea and design around it. That's something that I actually did.
Absolutely.
and
I'd say just practice every day, you know?
Yeah.
And then even when you're practicing and you design something you really like, don't be afraid to post that up because
Yeah.
that's something you did and you put your time into and that you have more of an emotional connection to and you really like it. So
Right.
definitely
And
share it and
just
put it
state
up.
that it's a work in progress. Just state that that's stuff that you're building on to better yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. So love the portfolios today. I wish we could do more, but we're almost out of time. If
true.
we want to switch over to our XD really quick, just give a final recap of what we've done over the past 3 days. I'll go through the preview actually. Hit play up here. Go over to our home page. So we got the Zax brand with the cool logo that Paul designed for us yesterday. Then we scroll down. We got our fresh off the grill. We did some nice outline work here. Really good color mixture here. And then one of my favorite sections is this location section where we did the background text. I think it looks really sleek and really fits the brand we were going for. Then we got negative space with the reviews section. Nice slider buttons. This would like animate based on what page you're on, right? Then we got a super clean footer, again with the logo that Paul made. And then we go over to our next page. We got our full restaurant menu with our nice print menu here. Straight to the point, nothing too crazy there. And then our about our company pages. Also, probably one of my top 2 favorite pages from all of this. Just love the layout we came up with here. Then again, we have the reviews that we took from the home page, and then our email list that Chris helped me with. Got a nice design going there.
Yep.
Then our order page, again with the outlines. Then our checkout page finally. Now we can jump over to yours real quick and just do a
I
nice
actually
little
dropped
final
a couple
recap.
of things there. So the recap here is we've got our homepage with the ingredients, locations, and reviews. And then from there they can order. That's one of the pictures that they have. They can order. And then we've got our full menu that they'll go through to where they can order it. And the reviews, so that way we can sell them on trust. If they know Steve, then they'll be able to be like, yeah, I totally know Steve, and he's got good choice.
Yeah.
And then we have our order online, which we have our different choices and the prices. And then we have our cart down here at the bottom that's fixed. And then down the bottom right here, we're actually adding in the cart here to show that off about how exactly we can really have the cart slide up. It'll show all the drinks and everything that they ordered and show basically how exactly what order they for their food. So that's basically it.
Yeah,
For
great job,
that
man.
one. Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
it.
Thank you. Thank you. So let's see here. I really feel like. Man,
So
I
something
wish-
to actually note of is we started with the same wireframes that I made on the first day. Then we kind of,
Yes.
if you want to zoom out, we kind of designed our own taste and takes on the wireframes themselves
Yeah.
and came up with 2 pretty different designs, but
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
they worked pretty well and we had a lot of fun, guys. So I think we're going to get ready to wrap up now. How was it, man? Day 3.
It was good. We enjoy you guys, man. Love chat. Love the energy that it brings to that and how things work out
Yeah,
there.
I love
and-
talking with
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah, for sure. Love the questions. Everyone's just trying to grow here, right?
Exactly.
That's what it's
exactly.
all about.
That's
So
a great way to explain
it's
it,
good.
for sure.
And then, so who do we have next?
Right after us is Sarah,
Yeah, in the house.
ready to rock it.
Woo!
Yeah, we can check out the
So,
schedule real quick.
So we're done. We're pretty much done today.
Right, yeah, we
And
got
then we've
Sarah
got
right after us
Sarah
with
right after
Katie.
Katie. Yep.
We can do some fun stuff.
And then we have Andrea after that with Erica. Right?
Yeah, later in the
So-
afternoon. So that'll
they're
be
gonna-
fun.
they're gonna
Definitely
finish
stay
up.
on the stream and check
Yeah.
all these fine
Totally,
ladies out.
Totally. All right.